Your journey is nearly at an end. You risked everything for promises of power beyond your wildest dreams. And as you ascend the final steps of the spire, you know there is no turning back now. Through the thick snow, you can barely make out a figure. A voice echoes in your mind.
Bow to your master.
Do you accept? Hello my fellow Death Knights, welcome back to the Bluetooth channel. After a small break, we're finally back with a brand new project, a custom Hearthstone set for Wild, Icecrown Citadel. Icecrown Citadel is a Wild exclusive set with 120 cards, mostly balance updates to older cards, but also many new ones. This has been a collaborative project between Starfast, Mallory and myself. Icecrown Citadel takes place in the same custom Hearthstone timeline as our custom expansions, so this set will feature custom keywords, secrets for Priest, as well as cards for our custom Monk class. Since this is a set for Wild, we really tuned up the power on some of these cards, as you'll see. But enough about that, let's get started. The main feature of this set is an update to all the hero cards from Knights of the Frozen Throne. These cards have received balance updates to be more in line with modern power levels. But in addition to that, they also all feature the brand new custom keyword, Scourged. When you include a card with this keyword in your deck, you get to choose a single Death Knight rune to add to your deck. Your deck may then include any Death Knight cards with that same single rune. Every class except for Death Knight gets a card with this keyword. But since Demon Hunter and Monk didn't exist in Knights of the Frozen Throne, we've made a custom card for each of them. Demon Hunter gets Runesmith Illidan. This 4-mana hero card will deal 2 damage to the lowest health enemy 3 times. His hero power gives you +1 attack this turn, just like the basic hero power. But you then get to choose a rune empowerment. 3 options will pop up. Gain lifesteal this turn, freeze any character damaged by your hero this turn, or simply +2 attack. Monk gets Deathbringer Chen. This 6-mana hero card will resurrect all friendly minions that cost 3 or less. Chen's hero power will give a friendly minion reborn for 1 mana. Instead of a Scourged card, Death Knight gets Timetaker Husk, who does kinda the opposite of a Scourged card. With this card you get to include a single Scourged hero card from any class in your deck. Husk requires rainbow runes, so you don't get any utility out of the Scourge keyword, but you do get a new hero with a brand new hero power. Like I said earlier, we made many of our own balance changes to many older wild cards, and some of these are really crazy. Examples of this are things like Ultimate Infestation now costing 8 mana, Future Sight for Hunter will now cast Improved Secrets, Wildfin Inquisitor's effect is now a start of game effect, Harkener of Dread is back to summoning 6/6s, but it still has Reborn. Blood Queen Lanathil now returns to your hand if you discard her. Forge of Souls is now a location. Amgam Rager and Nerubian Egg now both cost 1 mana. Stalag and Fukin will now draw each other, and the Lich King will now add one of each Lich King card to your hand immediately when played. And there's much more. We've also made many custom cards for this set. Death Knight finally gets Marwyn as a character, and he can cause some real damage. Demon Hunter gets the card Manaroth the Risen, who will shuffle 5 Legion Relics into your deck at the start of the game, and then draw 2 of them when played. The Legion Relics all count as regular relics, and will improve your future relics too, but each have varying power and effects. Druid gets the spell Reclamation, as well as this legendary minion that will cast the old spell Wither on all enemy minions. Hunter gets this crazy card, Ghoulmaster, who lets you craft a custom Zombeast and then choose an animal companion to replace it with. This means that after crafting your Zombeast, you get to pick an animal companion. Your Zombeast will then replace this companion in any future summon. This can be ridiculously powerful, but with most companion summoning, it's still a 1 in 3 chance to summon your Zombeast. Our custom Monk class gets 8 custom cards, but I won't go into too much detail. All of this might look a little confusing if you haven't seen our custom Monk class video, so I would recommend checking that one out after this one. Paladin gets the minion Ashen Cadaver, who has Divine Shield and will resurrect a friendly undead once it loses this shield. Priest gets this crazy new secret, Shadower Death Rattle, and a legendary to support their secrets. Shaman gets the Lich Fin, who discounts your Murlocs but makes them overload, and a Murloc to join him. Warrior gets Dead Man's Deck and Fester God, which both reference older cards. There's also this neutral minion that has 3 instances of Reborn. This means it can be reborn 3 times, each time losing one of the keywords. This is a concept we've experimented with earlier in the custom expansion Return to the Rumble. And finally, let's take a look at this custom neutral legendary, Keleseth the Sandlane. This card has Fabled and will include his fellow Blood Princes into your deck, each with an ability similar to their older versions. All of what you've seen so far is just a fraction of everything in the Icecrown Citadel set. So if you're interested in seeing the remaining cards, I've made an overview of all 120 cards. Check out the link in the description to see them all. That's it for today. Let me know what you thought about our take on a WoW set. I know some of you mostly play WoW. Thanks to Mallory and Starfast for their card designs, and thanks to you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. We're back, baby!